Okay, good evening, people. It's your boy Shabin. Nice to have you onto this new day. We can term it as a new day. So let's talk about the craft corruption that is being handled and currently just where various politicians are putting their aspect on it. Okay, like this week, recently, Ruto claimed that the MPs are really just taking bribes from other government officials like the governors, more so terming the legislative house, the members of the Senate, as Sokohuru in Kiswahili language. Okay, so Kohuru, it means a lot of things, and as you can try to recall what the president told people that is the raw consumer of intelligence. So if somebody is the raw consumer of intelligence, it really means that all these that were happening and just going through the legislative through the state, is just aware of it, and before it came into a certain latter of irritation that it had really appeared before his eyes that the thing has just reached at a point where it really deteriorates some funds. It really deteriorates some development that are intended to be done using public or taxpayers' money. And he claimed that the 10 million received by the MPs, and yet is pointing fingers at the corrupt people, but is not mentioning even one of them. And we can see all this saga as it is going through. We can also put an eye on the on the other side, those people who have been just enjoying the bread of this corruption thing. Some of the people who've been enjoying the money of this corruption thing is are the churches. So you can even try to remember back then in the years when he was a DP and currently he came to be the executive head of the executive. So this person used to take huge sum of money to the churches, and we can see the churches currently they're just standing up trying to just condemn what has been just spotted recently. No, so like does it mean that whenever the food is being cooked and really hot on the table, it really tastes good while at the same table at the same table teamed up by just one aim of eating to fill your stomach so that you can't yawn. But when the food is through, you can see the other people, like some plates that were found that had broken, that were carrying the foods of some stuff. You can see other people claim other people trying to give out their filthy reasoning, forgetting about the positive benefit they had garnered from the meal. Okay, like here, churches received a lot of money. We can see Ruto was in each and every church. He never even failed to attend any mass of any church, wherever is invited to any church. So, like you can see the leaders, church leaders, coming out, terming as something irritative, and to see like president pointing fingers to those people who are corrupt, yet failing to mention their names. Okay, you just assured Kenyans that you are not going to shame them. As you are not going to shame them, it means that you are going to arrest them, as you summed up your say that you are going to arrest them. Okay, but we can see when corruption is being conducted or happening unto this nation, there is a certain government platform there's a certain government institution that deals with corruption, of which is EACC. So we see here the president is just forming up a certain directive group of people for an investigation on the matters of how money are being looted onto the government's government institutions, and just the money is being drained or drained from the government institutions and goes into people's personal pockets or accounts. Okay, we can't even forget, there have been agendas the president was tirelessly in each and every time, like having sleepless nights to just push his agendas of like the SHA agenda, affordable housing agendas, and these are when the you just proposed the agendas, and just carry forward the agendas into the legislative house. Here comes that for those MPs, for the MPs to just pass or amend the bill, or pass the agendas, you must have something to just motivate them to at least listen unto you. So here it is really a clear indication that the president was using money to push his agendas. So he really he is the person who is supposed to, like, first of all, to just complain to himself, and maybe taking himself as the main person who really led to all these corruption era that is just ongoing currently. So, like, it really just changed people's mind, so the government officials, that oh, okay, whenever any leader from any position, from any positioned geographical area, so like if he wants to maybe put across his pointer, I must use money. So it really sounds like it turns into a mere business that generates some good money, not only money. So you see, like, when you've made your people used to such kind of behavioral act, then it will reach a point where you are the one who will just you will just find yourself hurting the nation, hurting the citizens, hurting even the foreigners, businesses that they have really sweated hard, or came into an agreement following the protocol and the rules regarding this Kenyan land. Um, to my point, I can say that whenever a problem has just come out, people tend to just evacuate themselves from the problem, trying to blame the main culprit involved in that problem. So we can see even the churches are claiming that they have never received any money from any government leader. Even they have not received money from Ruto. And we saw back then earlier Ruto giving out 20 million. Even the last time he gave out 20 million at Githurai, at a certain church in Githurai, which led to a certain protest, if you can really recall. Okay, you can even recall back then when Anne Waiguru was the representative of youths. So there was saga of money looting from youth service, so of which Ruto really tried to maybe to he was very protective unto Waiguru's case until it reached at a point where this the then deputy president saw that the case is going to be very heavy on the side of maybe just in the progression of the progression of the listened case to those times. So the president really end up the deputy president really end up to telling Anne Waiguru, the youth's representative Anne Waiguru, just in each and every person to carry his or her own cross. And this is something that is happening currently. The history repeats itself. So Ruto was giving out money to churches, but here comes that churches come out first to condemn what Ruto has just termed to the MPs or told the MPs. Okay, good evening and enjoy your day, people. As you'll get more news from me. Subscribe, like, share, and to my channel. Thank you so much for your time.